Mr. Gorbachev.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Mr. Gorbachev.
Turn up this podcast.
I'm in this for the money and the pussy, and they're both falling off the trees.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 105 of the Reasonable Doubt Podcast, the start of season 3.
It is, yeah. It's season 3, episode 1.
Episode 1, brand new beginnings. How are you all doing? As always, we are your hosts, Eric C. Griff.
And Chicka J Money.
Nice. That was good.
I thought I'd light you up a little bit.
Light me up a little bit. New studio's on the way. We're building. It's a tower, so these construction projects, they run long.
It just takes a while, so we are going to have a new studio. Oh, sorry, one sec.
Is my camera not good?
No, your camera's fucked, and my camera's also fucked. Oh. Welcome to season 3.
Welcome to season 3 prepared. No, it's cool. Everyone was good today.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got the whole production crew in the back. They're working
awesome.
hard.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, all of you.
Yeah, we have Kenneth.
Yeah.
Shovstein.
Dolores.
Yeah.
Spider-Mac, you know her.
Yeah, we have
Diane.
What's his name? The Jewish guy. Goldstein.
Yeah. We got all the Steens here.
Goldberg.
Goldman Sachs was firing, so we just hired them all on.
Picked them up.
They don't know what to do.
Jewish.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I passed up on a lot of them before I realized that they don't all have the curls. Just walked in the interview room.
I specifically was trying to get a tunnel built, and that's why we did this hiring.
No, sir, Mr. Rabinowitz.
Speaking of the fucking United States.
Okay. Right into it.
Let's light this up right away. Seriously.
Okay.
Did you see the fucking drone attack killed 3 U.S. soldiers?
Oh, in the Middle East? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not supposed to do that.
You're not supposed to do that. The United States is going to rain hell upon you.
Yeah, you're supposed to.
Dude, they love when people do that. They don't want to say it like that.
Yeah, but
because it sounds bad, being like they don't want anyone to die. But when someone dies, man, that gets American penis hard. You fucked up, dude. That's how you prepare to die.
You can break their stuff.
Yeah, you can break their shit all the time. They don't care about that.
Because that
costs them money, which is good.
Yeah.
Then there's more money.
They're fine with that. You can't go to war over broken stuff. But you can't go to broken war over dead people.
Yeah.
And, I don't know. What are you thinking?
Dude, I'm so stoked. I'm so excited.
That's kind of an odd position to take on this.
Yeah, I am beyond excited. This is
get to see all the cool new shit that the States has been cooking up the
right?
last 10 years.
That's what I'm saying. Let's go to war, baby. Woo!
No, it's going to be boring.
You think so?
Yeah, it's all going to be from airplanes and drones.
Yeah, exactly. I want to see explosions. Boom!
They're just going to start deleting people on the ground. That's all it is. That's not exciting. I want to see, tanks cresting hills.
I want to see,
you gotta dudes running out of boats.
You got to do something more substantial,
to warrant that.
Yeah, and you have to be more of an opposing threat.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you've got to be a bit more on their level.
Yeah, like a drone strike. They're like, all right, honestly, we didn't think you were stupid enough to do it. That's why it happened.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna delete you.
Yeah.
Control-Alt-Delete. Remove this task.
There's a story, I think from the Korean War, where there was one artillery placement on the North Korean side that was just on a hill, and there was a U.S. warship going by, and they shot one round at the warship, and they hit it, but I don't think it did any damage, and they were all like, "Whoa, we hit the ship!" And then all of the guns on this battleship just turned and removed the hill that it was on. They gave this artillery placement with 3 guys on it, a full broadside.
Yeah.
And it was one of their big battleships when the US still had battleships.
Yeah.
And just actually carved a hole in the earth.
And we're like, you're done.
Stop it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I love the United States for that. Don't fuck with them.
What, military might?
Yes.
That's why they don't have healthcare. Because they've got stuff like that.
It's so awesome.
They've got satellites that can just wipe countries out.
Fucking remove countries from the face of the earth.
Yeah, money's got to come from somewhere. Good
Oh,
for them.
it's so much fun, dude.
It's fun. For us. I don't think it's fun.
For me,
Yeah, I don't think it's fun for them.
Well, like, you know what? Don't fucking shoot at people.
I guess.
You have to understand that there's a governing body in the world.
I guess.
It's called the United Nations, and at the top of the United Nations little pyramid, the United States sits.
Do you know the difference between a Houthi hideout and a schoolhouse?
No.
I don't know either. I just fly the drone.
Oh my god. So brutal.
I know. Brutal. What's been up with you?
Not too much. Actually, I want to say something on that real quick.
Yeah.
You ever think about this? Where it's like, they shot a fucking daycare.
Yeah.
Like, you pieces of shit Americans. And
I want to see you try and justify it.
I'm going to justify it right now.
Great. Good.
What about the piece of shit that was like, yo, you know where we could have an excellent meeting place for a terrorist group? The fucking daycare.
No, that's the thing, though. They don't do
They
that.
do, bro. They do. That's exactly what they do.
Yeah, but the famous one that we were talking about, they just got the intel wrong.
Okay, the intel was wrong on that one. That's my bad.
And then there was the one with the wedding, where it was like they got intel that one guy at the wedding might be like, so they just killed like 50 people.
Dude, that one dude was fucking pretty serious target, and he was there.
Yeah, but collateral damage.
That was a confirmed hit. Collateral damage, man. I'm sorry, the greater good.
You couldn't have waited for him to drive away?
There's fucking 8 billion people on the planet. Like, bro, sometimes people die, you know?
Yeah, sometimes people die isn't what you say when someone was deliberately killed. Sometimes people die is what you say when someone gets sick.
Okay,
Not when a guy using an Xbox
Have you
360
watched-
controller and a little headset flies a drone and kills a wedding.
This is let's get back on this from the other day. We were watching the show Invincible. It's a cartoon show.
Yes.
Omni-Man.
Yeah. Omni-Man's not the good guy.
Omni-Man's not the bad guy, though.
He is.
I don't know if he
He's
is.
subjugating planets into an empire.
Like, okay, so I'm not done the show yet, to be clear for everyone. But I'm not done the show.
Then what? How can you? The last episode is the most important one.
Like of the first season?
Yes.
Yeah, where he beats up his son?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'm past that. There's another season. You gotta watch that, and the third one's coming. Go start the second season. I watched that. I still think he's the good guy.
Oh, you're the guy that rallies on about Great Britain and Ireland. And that's exactly what Omni-Man is doing. I hate that I have to fucking... Omni-Man is Great Britain. Earth is Ireland in this allegory.
Like,
I'm just...
he's trying... No, he's not. Because he's far... The difference between Viltrumite, like, the people of Omni-Man. Basically... Do you want to explain to anyone who doesn't know what this is, like, what's happening?
Sure, explain. It's been a while since I've watched the show, so you've got the terms right.
So, okay, he's a Viltrumite. He comes from another planet. Basically, Superman bullshit. Anyway, his, like, empire is going around. They're trying to introduce... They go to planets because they're like, okay, we've developed the, like, most advanced way of life that we've seen in the universe. Mm-hmm. So then they're like, we're going to go around to planets and take over those planets. To give them our infrastructure. Like, they'll just redo their infrastructure.
That's the propaganda, yeah.
Yeah, hold on. And they get, like, super advanced healthcare, super advanced education, all, like, their physical well-being and general state of life vastly improves. But if you oppose them, they just kill you. And they're like, it's for the greater good of your planet. Like, so what if we lose 20% of your population? You still fucking end up way better off after. Honestly, bro, there's so many shit people in the world.
Yeah, but...
There's so many... Yo, if they came here and they were like, hey, guys, you know what we're trying to do? We're trying to do, like, a fucking... Some system that works, that actually works, and it's like you have advanced healthcare, everyone can receive proper healthcare, you're all going to be healthy, happy, and educated. And you're all going to contribute as, like, a communal force, no one will have any wants because you're gonna just be fucking happy. And then some douchebag was like, nah, man, I want to be a billionaire. I want to be better than everyone. I love being the dominating force. And then they kill that guy? Bro, go for it. Do it. Anytime, man. Come on, aliens.
When they show up, they become a ruling class on the planets that they're on. So your planet loses...
Because they are superior, yeah.
Okay, do you not see how this is like the United States and Philippines, like, or Great Britain and India, where they did the whole, like, we're bringing society to the savages?
No,
It's exactly what it is.
I see what you're saying, but
so
the
what
difference
if we kill 30% of them and they're not in control of their country anymore? So what?
Okay,
at least they drink tea.
The difference is the Viltrumites have legitimate superpowers. They're like actual superpowers. Their life, dude.
You would be a royalist in Ireland.
They lived for like thousands and thousands. Don't say that. That's
you
rude.
would have been.
No, they live for thousands of years, while like other planets have the same life expectancy as us. They're living for thousands of years. They're like gods.
So yeah, it is skewed like more dramatically.
It's vastly more dramatic.
If you were in Ireland at the time and they're like, look at the railroads that England is bringing, and look at the cubed sugar and all this shit.
I'd be like, get the fuck out of here.
No, you wouldn't be. Because
I don't want that.
So what? We're not in control anymore. Look at all these awesome gifts they're bringing us, like amputation.
No.
You know what I mean? Instead of just when you break your leg, you die.
No, man. I would not be down to that. I would. You know where I would have been down? Okay, I'm going to give you an example. Hot take.
Okay. You're full of them today.
I don't think I should take it.
No, do it. No, you're on the road now.
I'm not going to take it.
I'm not
going to take it. No, I just
take it. What part of the world?
No.
I'll extrapolate in my head. You don't have to say it. Just say what part of the world.
It's,
Is it in the southern hemisphere?
Yes.
Is it in Asia?
No.
Is it in Africa?
No.
Is it in South America?
Almost. It's like central area.
What do you... Wow. That's not a hot take.
Puerto Rico?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing well now. Like, aside from a lot of the impoverished stuff. As I thought about it, I was like, you know what? Puerto Rico's not doing that great. The U.S. could help them out a lot more.
Yeah, considering they're part of the United States
yeah,
and they just get shit on constantly.
Yeah. They don't get the right to vote.
No, it's taxation without representation.
No, because they've changed that now.
Yeah?
They don't pay taxes the same way as the rest of the states.
Okay.
That's why, so that it's like, all right, we won't vote, but we also are not.
Yeah, they don't pay federal tax because they don't vote for president or anything like that. Do you remember when they got hit with those like wicked hurricanes and they got decimated like maybe 4 years ago?
Yeah,
5 years ago. There's a great fucking picture of Trump there where he's like he's throwing paper towels at the crowd. You ever see that?
What?
He gave a speech there after they got absolutely fucking wrecked with a hurricane. Like, people are dying. Tons of people are missing. Nobody has electricity, running water, anything. Their houses are in rubble. And he gives this speech trying to be like, we're gonna fix it. And everyone's like, woo. Like, the crowd went mild. And there's like 300 people in this room. And he's like, we're gonna help you out. And he just starts grabbing like paper towel rolls and starts shooting them like threes. Like, just at people.
Love it.
Just like, there you go.
Fucking all-star president.
Yeah, it's like, I know, like, your son is dead and your house got leveled.
Here's a roll of paper towel.
Here's a roll of paper towel, just like...
Presidential paper towel. Yeah. You're welcome.
Didn't mention anything about how he was going to help, but he's like, here you go. Wipe those tears up.
Yeah, because you know what he thought about Puerto Rico? Yeah.
I can't wait to
work, bitch. Get me the fuck out of here.
He's like, Puerto Ricans, this is where they come from. Okay.
Yeah. Wow,
I can't wait to fucking leave this place. It sucks.
Yeah. Dude, I would love to go to Puerto Rico, to be honest.
It'd probably be pretty good.
It's probably a good
Most
time.
of the Caribbean's pretty
There's
good.
a bunch of billionaires that live there.
Is it one of those like tax havens like Jersey or?
It's not and it is. Like, business wise, no, but for individuals.
Yeah.
So if they have a business in a tax haven in like
Cayman Islands or Jersey. Or...
No, if they have, like, Maine is a big one.
Yeah, Delaware.
Delaware, that's it. Delaware is a big tax haven. So if they have a company that headquarters in Delaware, but they pay themselves as a CEO instead of being a CEO that collects like equity of the company.
Yeah.
And they're getting a bill payment to themselves.
Yeah.
They'll live in Puerto Rico. But as a result, because they live there, they're like, bro, this is shit down here. They've started like dumping money into it.
Well, yeah, the fucking government's not going to.
Yeah, there's a bunch of billionaires, and they're like, it's kind of nice here, but like, it sucks doing stuff. So like, we'll just fix you.
Yeah, there's like weird areas all over the world that are like insane tax havens.
Yeah.
Ireland is actually a huge one. That's why Apple is located there.
Yeah.
There's the Channel Islands in between England and France that are like owned by England and France. Like a few of them. Yeah, there's Channel Islands, like Jersey.
In the English Channel?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. One of them is like a super big tax haven, so a lot of companies are based out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Cayman Islands, like, yeah, those are...
Cayman
like,
Islands big for banking and stuff.
Yeah. I think they're all, like, they've all got their niches. So you'll have places that are, like, really low population worth so much money because all the biggest companies in the world are located there.
Yeah, it's interesting because it's like, well, why don't we just move there?
What do you mean?
Why don't we just move to a tax haven?
Me and you? Because we barely pay any tax.
Yeah, but could you imagine if we moved to fucking, like, Florida? Florida, they really don't pay any tax.
Yeah. But Florida, like kind of sucks
Florida
to live
doesn't have income tax, does it? I don't think it does.
I can't remember specifically. A bunch of states will, like, one will have no sales tax, but one will have income tax and shit like that.
Okay, yeah, I
like
see what
Texas,
you're saying. Yeah.
I think, doesn't have state tax, but you do get income taxed and shit like that. One, because living in Florida kind of sucks. Visiting Florida is fine, but living there kind of blows, from what I hear.
Yeah.
It's hot all the time. There's tons of bugs. The state is actually run pretty fucking poorly because they make no tax revenue. You looking it up?
I'm looking this up.
Yeah.
Oh, those are not great.
What?
I would live in, like, one of those. Wow. Okay, you ready, folks?
Yeah, are we listing tax-free states?
No. Cheapest places to live in the world.
Oh.
In 5th place is Mexico.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I would live in Mexico City.
Ecuador. Oh, I've heard that Ecuador is actually wonderful.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, and it's like you can live like a king there for nothing.
But the thing is, unless you go there with wealth, you're going to have to work there.
Yeah, a lot of expats move there, like with their full retirement fund.
Yeah, and if it's like cheap to be there, that means wages are cheap.
Yeah.
So like if you work there, you're not going to make anything.
Yeah, Malaysia.
I
don't know if I'd live in Malaysia.
Why not?
Not a big fan.
Why do
Thailand!
Hey!
Let's go, lady boys!
No, not them.
Why?
You go there for the culture. And the
actually, I'm going to be honest. I love Thai food. Like, I eat Thai food on a hot, regular basis.
Yeah. Wicked drug laws in Thailand. Do you know that?
Really?
Oh, yeah, they
Is
are.
that why so many drug traffickers live there?
No, like it's super strict.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of people traffic drugs through Thailand.
Yeah, if you get caught with it, though, anything other than weed, it's like 10 years.
Wow, that's
in jail
brutal.
right away. I know the Philippines...
It says the cheapest place to live. One of the many benefits of living in Colombia is its low cost of living. The country offers many of the amenities and infrastructure you'd expect in a much more expensive country.
Because you'll die. Of course it's cheap. You're going to die in a year.
No, dude. It's not all like that. Like...
Yeah, I know, but...
Like, I wouldn't be... for popular cities like Medellin. Yeah. I'm not going to fucking Medellin. Bogota. Yeah, it has lower rental prices than cities like Medellin and Toronto.
Dude, if we lived in Bogota, we would be a mark instantly.
No, I don't think we would.
I think we would.
It also
we
says...
are about as gringo as they come.
It says on immigrantinvest.com. The cheapest places to live are Pakistan, Egypt, Nepal, Bhutan, and Burundi.
Everything I've heard about all those countries sucks.
Yeah. Pakistan's apparently fucking beautiful. Like,
yeah,
it is one of the more beautiful countries in the world. But yeah, it's got a fair bit of issues. It's dangerous.
Yeah.
They love guns though, which is so cool.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the Pakistan-India border guards? What they do every day?
What?
You got to look this
Shoot
up.
rounds back and forth?
No, because they get close.
Really?
They're like right there. There's like guards face to face, right on their on their line. Because I don't know if anyone knows, but Pakistan and India have a bit of beef.
They don't like each other at all. I have a bunch of Pakistani friends and a bunch of Indian friends. Very different groups of my friends.
Yeah. They do like when they close the border checkpoint every night. They do this like dance at each other to intimidate each other, but it's so silly. They're like goose stepping and they're trying to kick up higher than the other guy. So obviously they put the most athletic dudes here. They're kicking like over their head as they're stepping, and they're making like faces at each other and like dancing with swords, and it's like intimidating, but it kind of looks silly.
Dude, but in person, that would
In
scare
person,
the shit out of you.
yeah, because they're also like 6'8".
Yeah.
Like they get the big guys.
Okay,
there.
here's what I'm gonna say. Just to be clear,
Yeah.
hand-to-hand combat, Pakistan's gonna fuck India up. You know why? Because they're Muslim and they eat meat. You're gonna lose. Pakistan walk through that fucking country. If it was all hand-to-hand combat, Pakistan would be like, boof, knockout, knockout, knockout.
I like how we're like, if they were to go to war, they have.
They have. I know, but this is what I'm saying. Just hand-to-hand combat, maybe swords.
Maybe
Pakistan's winning. It's an Islamic country. They eat beef and shit. You know what I mean? Like they're like fully nutrient. You know.
I feel like Indians are as well.
Bro, a lot of vegans. A lot of
vegetarians.
A lot of vegetarians. There's veganism there.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and also like substantially less food per person. So like they're not very big people. You know?
I mean, there are some big guys though.
There are some big guys in India, for sure. I'm not saying that. But most of their population is like not like small.
Yeah.
You know? Go to fucking Fanshawe College, bro.
Oh,
like,
fuck me.
they're not very big.
They got Bollywood though.
They do.
You ever watch Bollywood?
Hold up. But if it's like fucking full on
Conventional
war,
armies, then India dog walks them.
dude, India's got the population dispensable, right? They're like, go.
I love the way
a never ending supply of Indian people with guns. You're
I
gonna
love the
lose.
way that you see the world. Just, you have like 2 stereotypes about every country, and that's all you need.
That's all I need. I love Pakistani people, to be honest.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, they're awesome.
I don't think I've met someone from Pakistan.
Are you serious?
No.
Oh, Pakistani people are great.
I'm sure they are.
They're hilarious. They're just Middle Eastern fucking rednecks.
Yeah,
They're super redneck. It's like, it looks to you like, I know, when you're a redneck here in the United States or Canada, and you're just like a racist old redneck. I get it. Okay? I understand that that's the way you are. But I'm telling you, give Pakistani people a chance. Because you guys have so much in common.
Yeah,
they
there's
love guns. They love blowing shit up.
Yeah.
Yo, one of their things to do. Go that way?
This way? Did I fuck it up?
Yeah. Very
There we
good. One of the things my buddy told me about, and his family owns property near the Indian border.
Yeah.
And they would go out. This is because like they have tons and tons of hair in Pakistan, like rabbits.
Oh, I thought you meant they were hairy dudes. Like,
No.
Continue.
So,
Those
like,
are
they have
hairy
lots of hair,
guys.
like really huge populations, so you can hunt them pretty readily.
Yeah.
And they also have a wild boar problem.
Yeah.
Like same as the U.S., Southern U.S. I'm telling you, you have so much in common with these people. They love you.
Did someone show the Pakistani guys the American way of dealing with that?
No. The Pakistani guys invented the American way of dealing with
From
that.
the helicopter?
No. Spotlight, back of a Jeep AK-47. Just like, or a Tacoma fucking pickup, and they rolled around the middle of the night spotlighting them. It's fucking, and they like collect them all. So the big thing they do, which I didn't know about this, they'll collect them all, and like, because there's Chinese people and stuff that live in Pakistan, right?
Yeah, it's close, yeah.
So they'll give them some meat, like of the wild hog, and then the rest they give to the Indians. Because the Indians that eat meat will eat pork.
Yeah, but the Pakistani won't.
Yeah, they will.
They're Muslim.
Oh, yeah, they're Muslim, so they won't eat the pork. That's what I'm saying. So they
Yeah.
give it away. They'd make sure it doesn't go to waste.
Oh.
Yeah, I was
Nice.
talking to my buddy about it. He was like, Yeah, usually you can call the border and be like, we shot a bunch of hogs near the border. Like, do you want to come get them? And like someone will show up to pick them up.
Oh, wow.
And you just like drop them off in the dead zone and they come grab them.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Glad there's some cooperation
There is some cooperation there, yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I love the American way of dealing with the wild boars.
Helicopters.
Yeah, helicopters and
turret
M60s.
Yeah.
And they'll like clear like a tree line and all the hogs will start running. It's like that's the closest thing they've got to like being a Vietnam door gunner.
Yeah.
Just screaming "Get some" out of the helicopter.
Blasting Fortunate Son.
Yeah. Jefferson airplane.
Oh man.
That's
What was it in Vietnam? Like that was the thing. They used to play it among all the fucking helicopters so you could hear it off in the distance as the helicopters were coming.
It's in a movie, and I think you're thinking of Ride of the Valkyries.
Is that there is a song though that they actually used to do in Nam.
Oh yeah?
They would play it and coordinate playing it so that it would echo across and like just instill fear, right? Like yeah. Fuck with them. Imagine if you're out there in the middle of the jungle and you start hearing that, you'd be like,
the Viet Cong did that too, but like sort of. They would have like speakers set up, or they would be like in the jungle, like with the Americans around, and they would whisper at them, like all night in English about how they were never gonna go home and shit.
What?
Yeah, just to like terrify them.
Oh my!
They would
God.
have like speakers set up in the middle of the woods, just on repeat, being like, "You're never going home, American. We're going to kill you," just to like terrify people.
Dude, honestly, it's so much
Psychological warfare is the fun kind.
Yeah.
The Agent Orange and the napalm, we fucked up with that.
I mean, you know.
You just fucking... What has the military done to your brain, Chris?
What are you talking about? Who doesn't love fucking technological advancement, making
Generations of fucked up kids.
What? We're doing that anyway. Without war.
Not like this.
Bro, are you kidding me? McDonald's. Look at the United States. Tell me they're not fucked up.
This guy needs to listen to Immortal Technique.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to say right now, okay? There's different kinds of fucked up all around the world. The U.S. thinks that their citizens are not that fucked up, but trust me, they're so fucked up.
The entire world...
They all are pre-diabetic. The entirety of their population is like pre-diabetic.
Yeah.
They're fucking on the cusp of a heart attack, high blood pressure, impending stroke, prostate cancer.
Pretty illiterate.
Sure. Pretty illiterate. Like, bro, that's generations of ruined.
Yeah, the entire world looks at Americans and laughs, but Americans are so like wrapped up in this America number one
thing.
Thing.
We're the best.
They're like in this bubble and they don't hear any of it.
Yeah,
they're like, yeah, we
the
fucking rock, dude. But
yeah.
like, throughout the whole world, because Americans go and visit other countries, and they get fucking, like, alienated in other countries.
Yeah, I know. And they don't even know, I think,
and they don't even realize it, but, like, Americans in France and stuff,
yeah,
they look down on
Americans, yeah.
It's like, holy fuck.
The Americans.
You know how Americans and, like, North Americans have this stereotype of the Chinese tourist?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That just gets in the way and is super rude. That's Americans to everyone else.
Yeah.
And by extent, sometimes us. Not as much us.
I think when I was in the Navy, I always remember getting told, like, it gets drilled into you pretty early, like, we are not the U.S. military. Don't fucking act like that.
Yeah.
Don't be like that. When you get off in port, like, when you stop in port, you fucking behave. You were Canadian, you represented Canada. Do not act like the fucking Americans. Because they come in, like, I've talked to guys who have been in a port when, like, a U.S. ship shows up, and they're like, our guys will be out, like a bunch of them sitting around having a beer on a patio or whatever, and like everyone's being nice, they're polite. They're Canadian. And like disciplined Canadians. So they're really nice and polite and happy and they tip well. And they're like, Americans will show up and they're a fucking like jumping in, give me this, and they're like just yelling so fucking loud. Crazy animals.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, my one buddy, I'm not going to say his name, but he told me, he's like, We were literally sitting on a patio and watched that show up, and we're like, "Yo, we need to leave now."
Like, one, I don't want to be a part of it. Two, I don't want to get lumped in.
I don't want to get lumped into this. Yeah, like this is fucked up.
When I went to Italy, we went and it was like a group.
Yeah,
we were the only Canadians. Everyone else was American, and I felt so much secondhand embarrassment from being, because we would do some stuff together.
Yeah,
like the whole group would go do this thing, or like we'd all get a lunch somewhere or whatever. And I was like cringing almost every time they said anything to an Italian person.
Really?
I was like, oh my God, like talking about how come there's no buffets in Rome. Like talking about why are your bottles of pop so small? How come I can't find any garbage cans in public? Like, it's just like...
Because they don't eat disposable shit all the time.
How come we can't understand this person? Like, not understanding that the average Italian person isn't fluent in English. The fact that they have, like, a passing... can, like, get through a small conversation with you, you should feel lucky about that.
Yeah.
Like, there's this very, like, America is the default. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they think they're the default.
They think they're the default and anything else is strange. But if you go to another country where they don't speak English, they're like, wow, why not? I speak English.
Okay, I'm going to be honest. You're guilty of this.
What do you mean, me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally.
You're guilty of this with the French.
No.
Yeah, you are.
No.
Quebec? No.
Quebec is not a French place.
It is.
It is a Canadian place.
Quebec is a French province, a fully French province.
In Canada.
It's been here for so fucking long, dude.
Yeah, but this is the thing.
It celebrated 275 years, like, not that long ago.
Yeah.
That's older than the country itself.
So is British North America.
Bro.
Okay. Have you ever tried to speak French to a Quebecois person?
Yeah.
If you have a hint of Anglophone accent or you conjugate one thing wrong, they become the most insufferable pricks on the planet.
Not true.
Have you ever heard a Quebecois person try to speak English? I would never treat them that way. But they treat me that way. Pardon me? No. I'm not going to be a dick about that, but the second I say something wrong in French, you got something to say?
Okay, here's what it is. You know where you've been?
Quebec.
Where have you been?
Quebec City.
Yeah, that right there. Quebec City's full of douchebags, especially Old Quebec.
Yeah, I know.
Old Quebec's brutal.
I'm aware.
They're just angry French people from pre-war.
Yeah, but get over it.
Yeah, I agree.
You're in Canada.
I agree, but...
Be a part of Canada here.
But in most of the rest of Quebec, they're not like that. They're very nice.
In Montreal, the Anglophone city, where it's much easier to be
No, I mean out in the rural areas, they're like...
No, I promise you it's awful out
Bro,
there.
I've been out to like tiny towns driving through.
It's the thicket of French infiltration out there. I wouldn't do that if I was in France. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have a thing.
Why does Quebec not hold the same?
Because you're in Canada. French people aren't from Quebec. They came there.
Okay. But we are also not from Ontario. We came here.
Yeah, true enough. And I'm not going to get in a native guy's face if he doesn't understand English. You know what I mean? I understand. Sorry.
So what? This is just a little British, like, fucking cock riding.
No,
yes,
it's
it is.
Canadian.
No, you're like,
I am
we
proud
won.
to be a
We won the war. Speak English.
Won the war, okay? We're gracious enough to give you that shithole of a province.
It's actually a wonderful province.
Compared to the rest of them?
Quebec is a beautiful province.
Compared to the rest of them.
I quite like
Canada is beautiful. That's the baseline.
Canada is beautiful.
Canada's beautiful. That's the baseline. You don't get any points by being like, it's beautiful. The whole country is.
Canada's beautiful.
There's a couple that suck.
From like London to Windsor's not great.
Well, but there's shimmering spots.
The lakes are nice.
The Great Lakes are
the
mind-blowingly. They're like coolest place in the world. The East Coast, gorgeous.
Yeah.
Right? Northern Ontario, awesome. The West Coast, beautiful.
Yeah.
The prairies, all right. You know what I mean? You don't get any points by saying it's beautiful. The whole fucking country is beautiful.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, fair point.
That's the baseline. Okay?
Yeah.
Plus, you just sound stupid. I'll just throw that in at the end. They just sound stupid.
The French?
The Quebecois French.
You're so mean about it. You're so mean.
I'm mean.
You're mean to them.
Until I'm provoked, I'm nice to them.
What if they rise up one day and take over again?
Well, they're going to have to take a nap halfway through the day. I'm not worried about it. We'll take it all back then. Oh, I am tired. I am tired. I need less cigarette. And then we just take it all back when they have their nap.
Oh, boy.
Woo! We just ban the import of croissants and they're done.
They don't import croissants. They
make them, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to ban wheat from them?
You know, and
I'm really mad about our wheat.
Okay.
Sorry, to be honest.
Enlighten me. I haven't thought about
I'm
wheat
angry.
in a while.
I'm angry.
Okay.
Do you know we spray folic acid on our wheat?
What does that do?
Well, I don't know
have
why.
To imagine there's a good reason.
Yeah, it makes it hardier. It's like more.
So it
resistant.
survives colder temperatures.
Survives like fucking infestation and shit better.
Okay.
And it's like a hardier plant. Like it's less inclined for breakage and stuff.
Okay.
That's my understanding. Might be wrong.
Just so we don't have like massive food shortages if something happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. It's bullshit.
Why?
And I'm not on board with it. Same with to ladies out there. If you're thinking about getting,
None of them listen.
No
women
to
listen.
men who's got ladies that might be getting pregnant, prenatal supplements that have folate in them, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Sure.
Okay. The whole rest of the world outside of Canada and the US has banned folate from wheat.
Okay.
Using this on wheat. You're not allowed to.
Okay.
And they don't give it in prenatal supplements to women.
Because it makes the babies hardy?
No. Because here we're like, well, women need it, blah, blah, some fucking half-assed study. It was basically a way to get rid of some excess from fucking production and like a way to mediate getting it out there.
Okay.
I can't remember what it overall... it has something to do with the pineal gland. I'll look into it for next episode.
Okay.
But the outcome of these studies was this. On the other side of the world, from a bunch of different places throughout China, Russia, Europe, that were like 1,000 women who are exposed to folate through pregnancy and like prenatal supplements and stuff. 1,000 women who have zero contact with it and don't consume any wheat that contains this.
Yeah.
Some crazy number, like 45% of these women develop postpartum depression.
Oh.
Less than 1% of these women develop postpartum depression.
Whoa.
It is so definitive that it causes postpartum depression and that it fucks with hormone levels in both men and women that it's banned everywhere else in the world. Even countries in Africa, like undeveloped nations, are like, you shouldn't do that. That's bad.
Really?
Yeah, they won't do it. Because it has such a fucking negative effect on people's body.
Postpartum depression is some wicked shit.
It is fucked up, man.
Yeah.
Like, have a baby and you're just, like, mega depressed.
Yep.
Sometimes, some women, it lasts for, like, 3 years.
Yeah. Some women will, like, kill their kids.
Yeah.
They get so depressed about it.
Yeah, it's fucked up,
It also, it can happen to men.
Yeah.
Like,
I know.
men who have children can get postpartum. So.
Yeah.
Seems like...
Don't fucking ingest that shit. It's bad for you.
Is it just because, like, going through a pregnancy is so wicked on your hormones that... Is that, like, part of it, do you think? That, like...
I think, well,
it's
yeah,
hard
like
for your body to get back to a baseline?
Yeah, there's a massive change in hormonal balance.
There's two guys who will never
and
be
you also
pregnant.
have a reduction in sleep.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
A lot of women don't get to sleep as much as they should. Most women, like, I'm going to be honest, if you're pregnant, you should probably just, like, if your husband's not a piece of shit, like, you should probably just not work and sleep as much as you fucking want. Do whatever you want all day.
I've got a quick little bone to pick here. Have you ever heard, like, when a woman gets pregnant and she's in a couple, it's a planned, they say, we're pregnant?
Yeah, no, we are not pregnant.
We are not pregnant. She is pregnant.
Yeah.
First of all, guy,
yeah,
you don't get to claim that.
I can still run away to Mexico. So
yeah, you can run away at any time. She's not sleeping because she's pregnant. You conked 8 hours a night. Sick. You can drink. You can do exercises. You can work full time.
They exercise. It's important for pregnant women to exercise.
Yeah, but not to the extent.
Like, they're not doing fucking football hitting drills.
Crunches.
They do crunches.
Push-ups.
Yeah. They do crunches. Though. You ever see pregnant crunches?
No.
That's like a thing to do. Because it helps to keep the abdominal wall solid. As they're expanding, right?
Yeah.
So like they keep muscles there, and that way when it goes back down, they can go back to a flat tummy instead of the like fucking
you stretched out little hump you get.
Yeah.
I just would like to say that seems like stolen valor to me. When the guy's like, "Yeah, we're really going through it."
That's
like
bullshit.
I get you're helping out, and you should be helping out.
You should be.
I get that,
but you're not going through.
You're not going. Through it. You're like in the delivery room, like holding your wife's hand and like scrolling your phone.
Yeah. Oh! Wow, she has big titties, eh? Damn.
All right, big push, honey.
Big push, big push.
He's like doing a fucking sports parlay.
Yeah. Big push. Buffalo's going to win by 3.
Buffalo, they'll cover the spread.
The fucking Super Bowl. Fuck this.
Oh, yeah, Super Bowl's this week. Okay, the Super Bowl. Who's excited for Usher?
I'm mad.
About Usher?
Fuck Casey. Fuck the 49ers. Neither of them. Those were both rigged. Those were both fucking rigged. Gang. Fuck you, Taylor Swift. Fuck you, Travis Kelce. Get fucked.
Those were the most heartbreaking.
Fuck you, Kittle.
That Lions game was probably the most brokenhearted I've ever been watching football.
Dude.
No points in the second half.
Bro.
Just like sitting there watching them slowly lose, drunk.
Man,
like, this sucks.
Lions, the Super Bowl was supposed to be Lions-Bills.
Lions-Bills?
It was supposed to be Lions-Bills.
Could you imagine?
Bro, they were both fucking 3-point losses. Both of them.
Yep.
Both 3-point losses. You know why? Because it's fucking rigged. I'm sick and tired of them fucking scripting the NFL. Stop taking away glory from my team.
What's your team?
Huh?
What's your team?
Bills Mafia, baby.
Bills Mafia?
Yeah.
Okay.
OJ.
All right. Being a Bills fan just because of OJ. Did he not play for the 49ers as well?
Yeah, I did for a little bit.
There you go. No, he definitely did.
Was it 49ers or
believe
Chiefs?
So. Either way, he's in the Super Bowl now. I'm pretty sure he played for the 49ers. So that's who you got to cheer for.
No.
I'm just cheering for a Patrick Mahomes concussion.
Yeah.
That's what I'm cheering for.
I would like to... let's see.
Let's see. Am I right?
He played for... Bills and 49ers, yeah.
Football knowledge.
Yeah, he played for the 49ers for a year.
Yeah, I know sports.
At the end of his career.
I know all about him. I'm like that fat guy from Barstool. You ever see him?
No.
He's got the glasses. And he sits there. Frank the Tank, they call him.
Is he a big sports
He's like
guy?
a sports... He knows everything about the sports. But
he's like hella autistic?
Yeah. He's like a sports savant. You'd be like, Super Bowl 38. And he'd be like, what? Tell you.
Wow.
But he gets real mad watching games.
Yeah.
And they've got the Barstool office, and there's like the rows of chairs. And he's in the front row, and he sits there and he does this on the chair, like he grips it with his fingers. And he looks like this. He's just a big fucking guy with glasses. I'll show Frank the Tank. You gotta look him up. I'm like that guy when it comes to sports.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super Bowl's coming. We're gonna make some football-shaped foods.
Yeah, we're
gonna watch Usher perform Confessions Part 2, and live on television.
Are we actually making football shaped food?
Yeah.
What are we making?
Probably. Well, I mean the Super Bowl foods. You got wings. You've got buffalo chicken dip, crudité, but who gives a fuck? Nachos, pizza.
I don't like doing pizza.
No, because I want to peruse. And if I have too much pizza, then I can't eat it.
I'm done. If I have a couple slices of pizza, that's it. I'm done.
Yeah, I want like guac, guacamole. What else?
Cookies.
Sure, we'll have cookies.
Awesome.
12 beers.
12 beers?
12 beers.
12 exactly?
It sounds like an attainable
You think
goal.
we should all buy a 12-pack and be like, I have to finish this?
Yeah, it's 3 a quarter.
It's on a Sunday, right?
Yes. The Super Bowl's on a Sunday.
Uh,
Believe it or
why
not.
can't they do a Friday or Saturday?
Because Friday is college ball, isn't it? Or high school ball.
Doesn't matter. It's the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but everyone's off on Sundays except for us.
I know, but everyone's off on Sunday, but it's also like, bro, come on.
What? What?
Fucking, it's Super Bowl Sunday. Like, everyone gets fucked up. I don't want to.
What? You can't just be a little hungover for Monday?
It's too late.
The game starts at like 6.
Yeah, it takes forever, though.
Yeah, you're done by 9. If you want to be a baby, you can go to bed by 10.
God. I'm tired just thinking about it.
Christian's now officially an old man.
You know what?
Which is hilarious because you texted me earlier this week going, don't do old guy shit, when you were asking me to go out for breakfast.
A responsible thing to do. Start your day off right. With
I'm
a
not
healthy
saying
breakfast.
that going out for breakfast is bad. I fucking love going out for breakfast. It's like one of my favorite
Yeah,
things.
we were gonna go to a bougie breakfast place and get mimosas.
But that is old guy shit.
It's not
going
really
out for
old.
breakfast.
It's not really old.
Especially if you hit the early bird special.
Okay, the like pre 8
The
a.m.
pre 8 a.m. You
Yeah.
ever go to that?
Yeah, you get there at 5:30. That's
You get there at
sick.
5:30. There's one waitress.
Yeah, I love
And
it.
there's like a bunch of old guys just chewing nothing.
Yeah.
Like food's not even there yet. Giving the lead paint stare right at the table.
Why do you think dudes go to that? Probably because it's like a cheap way to get breakfast.
Because they're up at 4.
They
Like
just
that's
wake
not
up-
early for them. That's just those guys are like fucking old guys are weird like that. They're just all up at like 5 a.m.
You know what it is?
What?
They are. A lot of them are vets.
Yeah, and it's just like but they were vets 60 years ago.
Yeah, but it sticks with you. Especially
It doesn't stick with you if you don't want it to.
It does not if you don't want it to, but you got to think for them, especially because they came home and like it's not like me. Like I came back and started working in fucking restaurants and shit and being up late.
Yeah.
They came home and started working like fucking
Factories.
7 a.m. jobs and shit where they're
Yeah, I
up
guess.
at like 5 o'clock in the morning. So they've just maintained that
Yeah.
schedule their whole life.
And they're just like in bed at 8:30.
yeah, they just go to bed early. That's bedtime. That's been bedtime for them for 50 years.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy in the summer, like going to bed with the sun still up.
Yeah, why?
Like that's not good.
That's fucked up, dude.
That is fucked up.
That's kind of insane.
I've been worried about my sleep actually. I might get one of those whoop straps.
Are you gonna get a whoop strap?
I might.
Oh! Yes! We're gonna be on a whoop team!
Okay.
Yeah!
But yeah, I've been sleeping. I've noticed this week I've been like tracking my sleep in my head, like, and I've never had a good night of sleep this week. And on average, I'm sleeping 5.5 hours.
I told you, bro, that you're sleeping as much as I sleep. It's not
enough.
good.
It's not enough.
I'm going today to get blackout curtains
Yeah.
to like black out my whole apartment.
Yeah.
Because I want it like pitch black when I go to bed. I'm doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to start like trying to take fucking... I'm thinking about going to my doctor and being like, just give me sleeping pills.
Oh yeah.
Like straight up, just be like fucking...
God, our parents' generation, we're right there.
Yeah. You know what I'll tell you?
I want Ambien.
Alcohol, even a beer, even one beer, ruins your sleep.
Yeah.
A single drop of alcohol ruins your fucking sleep.
Yeah. Maybe that's it. I've been drinking a lot this week.
Yeah. You gotta just not drink.
That sucks.
If you just don't drink, your sleep is fucking incredible.
I did do 9 days of sober January.
Yeah.
And I slept so
Let's
good.
go. Have you been started running yet?
No.
Why? Get it together.
I don't want to run.
You're fucking running.
You're forcing me into this.
We're
I want
doing
you
an
to know.
activity then. Pick an activity.
Okay, like right now,
Right now.
javelin.
You want to do javelin every day. I feel like that's how you destroy a shoulder.
I feel like that's how you get arrested. Where are we gonna do javelin? The park,
Yeah, you gotta do it at a track spot.
dog park,
Go to the dog park every day?
and do javelin there.
Oh, no. All right, what? Pick an activity to do every day. Or pick an activity that we do once a week. Something like that.
Something like that.
Something fun that you would be up for doing. Pick a fucking activity. Something that you would want to
Okay,
do.
I'm trying to think now. I will play ball.
Basketball?
Yeah.
I really?
Yeah, why not? We can just shoot around. It doesn't have to be like this fucking...
All right, you want to start coming to basketball?
No. No, I don't want to go play basketball with the guys that play basketball. Because I will, like, fucking... It's a bunch of guys who play basketball. They got insults I've never heard before.
Okay, come play basketball, bro. They're nice people.
I'm sure, but there's a posturing aspect to street ball.
Come play basketball. You said basketball.
Yeah, I want to play basketball with, like, you.
Yeah, that's not how basketball works.
Why not?
Because you have a full team in 5-on-5.
No, I don't want to play basketball. I want to fuck around with a basketball.
Okay, that's not an activity. You got to pick
That is an activity.
No, you got to pick an activity. Yeah, that's fucking barely... You're barely moving.
I would get intense with it.
Okay, no. Pick another
activity. I feel like it would elevate my heart rate.
No, that's sad and depressing.
No, just the way I would play.
All right, what about... You want to go kayaking once a week?
Where the fuck am I going to get a kayak,
There's a
Chris?
river in the middle of the city.
Yeah, I know the river. The kayak part.
Or a canoe. You want to go canoeing once a week?
I would canoe with you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We can get a cheap canoe somewhere, I'm sure.
We can go bike rides.
Do you have a bike?
I have a bike, yeah.
You have a bicycle?
I do.
Where?
Like on that balcony right there.
Is it bicycle-able?
Yeah, I got to put the front wheel back on because I had to take it off when we moved. But yeah, I have a bike.
You want to go for bike rides?
We can go for. Do you have a bike?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can go for a bike ride.
Okay.
There's lots of trails around here. We're gonna look super gay.
Yeah. All right, once a week we go for bike rides.
All right.
What day are we going on bike rides?
I don't know. Like, stop trying to force this right now.
No, I'm setting it up on the pod to hold you accountable.
I feel like you have an ulterior motive
no,
to this.
It's
Why are you doing this?
It's activity. Because I want you to fucking...
I do so much shit.
You do, I know, but this is good to get out and do, like, stress relief activity, no beer, no cigarettes.
Oh, that's my stress relief activity.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I don't want you to not be able to breathe.
I can breathe.
You got fucking COPD and emphysema at, like, 35, and you're like...
I won't do that.
And then we can't hang out anymore.
You've been smoking longer than I have.
I know, but I do a lot of activity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do activity.
What have you been doing?
Meditating.
Working.
And meditating.
I'm trying... You remember how you told me I gotta relax? I've been relaxing.
Yeah.
Now you gotta relax with me.
Adding more activities to me isn't relaxing.
It's relaxing. It's called active recovery.
Yeah, I know. I do activities. Do you? Yeah.
What are you getting into?
Fucking.
Look at this. Look at this. I got Josh right by the dick tip.
I don't understand.
We're going on bike rides.
Okay, we'll go on bike rides. I'm not committing to anything right now on times.
We'll
go on a bike ride.
Starting in spring.
Okay, starting in spring, we will go on bike rides.
It's spring right now.
No, not really.
There's nothing out there.
I guess.
There's nothing out there. We'll get back to you. Josh is gonna. Josh is gonna pick an activity, and we are gonna go on probably bike rides.
Okay, I'm down.
I have one last thing.
What would you like to talk about?
Do you have another thing?
No.
Okay.
All you. Floor is yours.
I was browsing through Prime Video.
Okay.
And Daniel Radcliffe did a movie called Horns.
Okay.
Have you heard of this?
No, but I love this shit he's been on.
Do you want to look that up?
Yeah, I will.
Okay. It looks peculiar, to say the least, and I didn't hear anything about it, and I saw it out. And I was like, this is kind of shocking that he's gotten into...
Oh!
Yeah, give that...
He's like a little devil guy.
He's got horns on his head.
He's been doing weird movies.
What's the deal with this shit, man?
Because he made so much fucking money off of Harry Potter that he doesn't...
Is he that wealthy from it? Yeah?
Oh, and residual. He's always getting paid. Harry Potter still makes money.
Oh, that's true.
He's getting paid off these residuals. So he doesn't have to work anymore. Like the other two, like Emma Watson does some stuff. Rupert Grint, the guy who played Ron, just owns an ice cream truck, and that's what he does now. He just drives around in an ice cream truck.
Are you joking?
I'm not joking. Giving free ice cream out to kids. That's all he does.
He's just like, I'm going to fuck around.
He's like, this is all I want to do is like give ice cream to kids for free and maybe like do some charity shit. But Daniel Radcliffe loves acting, right? So he gets to pick what he wants to be in, and he doesn't do anything unless he fucking loves it. And he's definitely
all weird
He's
shit.
a weird fucking guy because he's a child actor.
Yeah.
So he does shit like that. Have you seen the movie Guns Akimbo?
No.
Check that out. It's a super weird shooty movie where he wakes up with like 2 pistols implanted in his hands.
What?
And he's got to go find someone to take him off, and it's this whole criminal underworld, and it's fucking neon and dark, and oh, dude, check it out.
Guns Akimbo.
Guns Akimbo. I'll show you the famous.
What was the deal with that clip of him being like, I know so many more people than you. I have fucking this guy on speed dial on my phone.
Oh, I don't know.
Remember that? What the fuck?
Yeah. There's also a movie recently that he was in where he plays a neo-Nazi, which is crazy. He says the N-word in it.
Does he?
Yeah.
Holy fuck, man.
Yeah. Pretty crazy.
I wonder if he's like very racist.
Daniel Radcliffe? Probably not.
You don't think so?
No.
Do you ever think about how peculiar... Okay, this is actually something I've been thinking.
Okay.
Why aren't we ultra famous? Or like ultra wealthy?
Why aren't we?
Yeah.
There's a limited amount of wealth going around, and
There's not really, though. I don't actually believe that. I think that...
Well, okay.
Because how many people just stumble into one role and then are like, cool, I never have to work again for the rest of my life?
That's luck.
Shit happens to people all the time, though, where they like...
How come I was
they
never
stumble
discovered?
into some weird little niche job, and then they like, boom, and they're like, wow, I'm set for life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like minimal qualifications. Like, you know what it is? I honestly think it's just the willingness to adventure and try new shit.
Yeah?
I think that, yeah, you just find something that hits. You just gotta keep trying until you find something that's like fucking hits. Do you not, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I guess, but that's kind of survivorship bias, you know what I mean? Like,
what do you mean?
Like, the only stories you ever hear are the people that made it.
Yeah.
You never hear the story of the guy that tried a bunch of new shit his whole life and ended dying poor at 60.
We should make a movie about that.
We should make a movie now.
Yeah, why not?
You want to make a documentary style movie of our life?
Yeah, but like just prolong it out and I'll die old and alone.
As like a whole life art project.
Yeah.
Where we see how we go. There's actually
No,
a really good
I
documentary.
don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. That's scary.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I don't want to watch it at the end.
Well, you won't. You'd be dead. That's the end of the movie.
Really?
So you'd never see it.
So what, whoever dies first gets to be the one that the movie's about? And we document both of us?
Yeah.
So you're gonna be, it's gonna be your movie.
Yeah. And I'm gonna name it Chris. A boyhood story. There's actually a really good documentary like that, where it took him 20 years to film it. Where the first half he's living and documenting heroin addicts in the 90s. And then he waits 20 years and then goes back and finds all the same people. And you see like some of them recovered, some of them didn't. And he gives like same sort of interviews.
And some are still alive?
Yeah. Yeah, most of them are still alive.
20 years later.
Yeah, they were all like young heroin addicts. Like in their 20s and stuff. And then a few of them like got clean and are doing like fine for themselves. I think a couple of them died. A couple of them he couldn't find. Because like they don't really live on the record.
Yeah.
But he found a bunch of them, and some of them were like still deep in the heroin like 20 years later. It's a pretty crazy documentary to watch.
Damn, that's
Someone
cool.
who's listening knows what I'm talking about. It's pretty fucking nuts.
Yeah. I like shit like that.
Stuff that makes
No,
shit
I'm
think.
thinking though we should do a movie, like do it in like, we'll take like 2 years to do it. But like do a movie about a guy who spends his life like trying new shit and nothing ever hitting. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Like make it seem like there's keeps me in the build up to the thing that's gonna hit, thing that's gonna hit, thing that's gonna hit, and,
And
it
at
never
the end,
happens.
he just gets hit by a car.
Yeah, like something really abrupt, and it's like, poof.
It's like, okay, this is the final job interview.
We shouldn't talk about this on here.
Yeah, I know. Someone's going to take
That's
a
actually
fucking
a
movie
really
idea.
good idea.
Yeah, don't take that.
Fuck
I'll
right
sue
off.
your ass.
Trademark, cocksucker.
I'll sue your ass and I'll represent myself.
No, we're not a lawyer.
Nope.
Yeah, we have lawyers.
We don't. Yeah, our legal department.
I have a lawyer. Do you not have a lawyer?
I have a lawyer.
Do you have a lawyer?
I have a lawyer.
You have
Nothing
a lawyer,
criminal,
right?
Though.
God damn it.
I have a lawyer. Nothing criminal, but I have a lawyer.
Nothing criminal. What do you
Yeah,
mean?
they said they won't take a criminal case on my behalf, but they'll do anything else.
Oh, okay. I have a criminal lawyer. Yeah.
A criminal lawyer or a criminal lawyer?
Both.
Oh, you got the Better Call Saul guy.
Yeah. I got a sketchy lawyer
You got the slip and fall
that will
lawyer.
represent me when I do bad things.
You kind of need a sketchy lawyer.
Yeah. That's
You need
the best way to be.
You need a slippery Italian guy.
Ah, whoa, okay.
Way too big of
Why
a
you always gotta rip on the Italians, huh?
they're an easy target, I'll be honest.
You know what? Our friend's fiance
Yeah.
is Italian.
Yeah.
She's not sketchy at all.
No, not at all.
All the other Italians I know, they're kind of sketchy.
Not all Italians are sketchy, but most sketchy people
are Italian.
are Italian.
Ah.
See what I mean? That's how the stereotype works.
All right. Josh has to go to
I
work.
have to go to work, yeah. Folks, take everything you heard today with a grain of reasonable doubt. Stay reasonable.
Keep doubting.
I love you so much. Good night.
Reasonable Doubt Podcast. If you guys like funny, hilarious, goofy, goober, silly boys podcast, that is a good place to find yourself.
That was a good one.